The cruise never stops.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher.
Hello, my name is Jᴏɪᴛ and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Hey, nice. That's good. Hey, my name and game striking so wet, make you go insane. Hey, I be the chosen one. I remain no para of Niger land. My brain drain, working all day like say I know be my mate. The street keep urging me to do more. Once more I come with this brand new one. Own animosity, happy the great one. I'm a boy sure I'm beyond your beef talk. But you more just like chameleon. All of my shikata love bag that don't I think you should know. So I beg you, Papa, let me make it happen. Most incredible. Atom Niger, straight from Niger. Street credibility, we get check my fans, but no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. No be lie. Give me one better. As I come here before you, I will talk as I see am. I no go use any sugar cover am. Call me your mother, but I know you understand am. When I see go the stress am, so no they use gradual do am. We always peacefully do it very nicely. We always try to bother nobody. These two faces are nice. Guarantee to always nice on your body. I know it sounds like bragging, but it's true that I'm talking. Can't deny God's blessing. Right now we are at the zebra crossing. No cars are passing. It's just reality flashing. Oh, Chojela Loma. Inya Lobuma. This one you know be Shakara. This one is surely confirmed. The most incredible. Atom Niger, straight from Niger. Street credibility, we get check my fans, my life, my no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. No be lie. Categorically, I'm the best mentally. No gainsaying, I'm the cutest physically. Don't doubt me, I go bring them Grammy. Credible, remarkable, unbeatable, palatable, reliable. Yeah, good, I think on you, I come good. Yeah, I'm made of the streets, why I no go blow? Originality work for me, why I no go show? I shall why they want go so to that oh. Now me they want to the street I belong. Enemies a must if you want bro. I'm on that song like drum. Back by God make you reach your tongue. Living just free, I'm a plenty fighter. Anyhow we go be, I'm a just walk on your way to the top. Yeah, the most incredible. Atom Niger, straight from Niger. Street credibility, we get check my fans, but no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. No be lie. Give me one better. You are the most incredible. Atom Niger, straight from Niger. Street credibility, we get check my fans, but no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. Yeah, no be lie. No be lie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sports Cruise live from Mainland 98.3 FM. The last edition of the show on a Thursday for year 2024. It's been an amazing year. 52 straight Thursdays and not a single edition or episode of the show has failed. And of course, so much credit needs to go to everyone listening to us out there. You'd always find time every single day of the week from Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. to listen to your number one drive time sports show on radio in the city of Lagos.
bring that up there. We'll always argue for you. Welcome once again. If you feel the excitement in my voice, it is because it's Boxing Day. And guess what? Rather than for Chelsea to be unboxing the gift, they got beaten at home by Fulham, the rightful owner of Stamford Bridge. In fact, it's 4-point drop out of the available 6 for Chelsea. Hey, they said they're not ready to compete for the league title. It's none of my business. They failed to beat Everton. They failed to beat Fulham. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sports Cruise. It's an amazing time to be already. I'm super excited. My name is Okpayemi, the host with the most, and it's my pleasure to have you join us on the show today. Akintayo is missing in action, but of course, there is Agbatomi in the house. Liverpool plays later tonight, and if they win, they will further extend their gap over Chelsea to 7 points, and they have a game in hand over Chelsea. It's a good time. We'll run you through the result of games that were decided earlier today in the English Premier League and other small leagues in code that are, of course, actually getting some games tonight. But wow, yet again, another home defeat for Southampton, despite having a new manager. They played a 1-0 draw over the weekend. Now they've lost at home to another struggling West Ham United. We'll talk about all of that today. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, 1 win in 13 games, 3 draws in between, and 9 defeats. Hey, what exactly is going on with Pep Guardiola? What exactly is going on with Manchester City? What exactly is going on with Haaland? He missed a penalty today. Of course, it was a save from Jordan Pickford of Everton. Everton in their last 3 games, they played a draw with Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. They played a goalless draw against Chelsea at the Goodison Park, and they've also drawn the league champions Manchester City today. So 3 draws. I mean, it may not be the best result if you look at just 3 points saved, but hey, if you look at Everton, then you know what it means to have such a result against Manchester City, against Chelsea, and against Arsenal in quick succession. Hey, big shout out to Sean Dyche on that one. By 6:10, we're due for our first break. One would come back, we'll slide straight into everything that has gone on earlier today, that is currently going on, and that would also go on later tonight in the English Premier League. Hey, welcome. On the show tomorrow, we're going to have a special. We're going to look at all of the major highlights of 2024 in the world of sport. That is a big challenge to Agbatomi because I'm not going to be on the show tomorrow. So this is my exactly. He just looked at me. Don't worry. I've thrown it out to you. And I trust my boy to do amazing justice to that. Alongside his right-hand man, Akintayo. Both of them will take you to some of the major sporting moments of year 2024. Of course, I know the top of that would have to be the performance of the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast, where they came second. Of course, are losing to the host and eventual winner, Ivory Coast. We'll talk about all of that, but that will be tomorrow. Today on the show, we are going to be roasting. We are going to be cooking. I knew Everton would cook against Man City, but I was a bit doubtful that Fulham would be able to do the same thing at Stamford Bridge. But guess what they did? They didn't just cook. They let the food got done. It didn't burn, and they served the food.
They showed the tenants who's the landlord.
My guy, no matter what you do, as the landlord, I can choose to come into your home turf and beat you anytime I want to beat you. They say no be who first call police. It was Cole Palmer that gave Chelsea the lead, and Fulham said, hold it. We're coming back. And of course, we're coming back after our first break. It's Mila 98.3 FM. It's Sports Cruise. We'll be right back.
As the years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Not the night, just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet,
Hello, go, go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go, lo. We go enjoy,
so we make we celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the bell, everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria, you need Luther. Luther na better medicine. We dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you, Oga Luther. I don't dey kampe. Luther, brand of Artemether and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luther. Malaria's in big trouble.
For every 6 shares I hold, I get one more.
What are you doing?
I am counting the numbers I get from over 5 billion shares. FBN Holdings is giving existing shareholders the chance to buy more shares at 25 naira each. This means that you can get one new one for every 6 you own. Don't miss out. Own a share of tomorrow with FBN Holdings rights issue. The offer opens from the 4th November to 12th December 2024. Visit your stockbroker or any First Bank branch to get started. You can also access the offer directly on your First Mobile Banking app. FBN Holdings. Own your share of tomorrow.
I see yes they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet, parampe.
Hello, I go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go lo. We go enjoy.
So make we celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria, you need Luther. Luther na better medicine. We dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you, Oga Luther. I don't dey kampe. Luther, brand of Artemether and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luther. Malaria's in big trouble.
Àti fún ìdíkòwò mẹ́fà tí mo ti ní, mo ní àǹfààní ẹyọ kan sí.
Ewu lẹ gbé ṣírò lè báyìí.
Mo ń ṣe òǹkà iye tí mo lè ní nínú ìdíkòwò bílíọ̀nù márùn-ún rẹ̀ nítorí FBN Holdings ti tẹ́ pẹpẹ ìdíkòwò fún àwọn tó jẹ́ onípín ìdíkòwò wọn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Èyí já sí pé àwọn tó ti ní ìpín wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní àǹfààní láti ní ìpín kan sí lórí ìpín mẹ́fà tí wọ́n ti ní. Ní ìpín ọjọ́ ọ̀la pẹ̀lú FBN Holdings, ìpín ìdókòwò yìí. Ìdókòwò bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ 4 oṣù kọkànlá ní ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2024. Ọ̀sán àwọn olùṣòwò ìpín ìdíkòwò rẹ̀ tàbí ẹ̀ka ilé ìfowópamọ́ First Bank bákan náà ni o lè ra ìpín rẹ̀ lórí First Mobile app rẹ̀. FBN Holdings ní ìpín nínú ọjọ́ ọ̀la.
Yes, they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet, parampe.
Hello, I go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go lo. We go enjoy.
So make we celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
Àti fún ìdíkòwò mẹ́fà tí mo ti ní, mo ní àǹfààní ẹyọ kan sí.
Ewu lẹ gbé ṣírò lè báyìí.
Mo ń ṣe òǹkà iye tí mo lè ní nínú ìdíkòwò bílíọ̀nù márùn-ún rẹ̀ nítorí FBN Holdings ti tẹ́ pẹpẹ ìdíkòwò fún àwọn tó jẹ́ onípín ìdíkòwò wọn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Èyí já sí pé àwọn tó ti ní ìpín wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní àǹfààní láti ní ìpín kan sí lórí ìpín mẹ́fà tí wọ́n ti ní. Ní ìpín ọjọ́ ọ̀la pẹ̀lú FBN Holdings, ìpín ìdókòwò yìí. Ìdókòwò bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ 4 oṣù kọkànlá ní ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2024. Ọ̀sán àwọn olùṣòwò ìpín ìdíkòwò rẹ̀ tàbí ẹ̀ka ilé ìfowópamọ́ First Bank bákan náà ni o lè ra ìpín rẹ̀ lórí First Mobile app rẹ̀. FBN Holdings ní ìpín nínú ọjọ́ ọ̀la.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, You don't do test? Yes. See result o. Oga landlord, no be your village people o. Na malaria. You need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am. Take am. Thank you, Oga Luta. I don't dey kampe. Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luther. Malaria's in big trouble.
For every 6 shares I hold, I get one more.
What are you doing?
I am counting the numbers I get from over 5 billion shares. FBN Holdings is giving existing shareholders the chance to buy more shares at 25 naira each. This means that you can get one new one for every 6 you own. Don't miss out. Own a share of tomorrow with FBN Holdings rights issue. The offer opens from the 4th November to 12th December 2024. Visit your stockbroker or any First Bank branch to get started. You can also access the offer directly on your First Mobile Banking app. FBN Holdings. Own your share of tomorrow.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one wey your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria. You need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am. Take am. Thank you, Oga Luta. I don't dey kampe. Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luther. Malaria's in big trouble.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch, I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a special dedication to Chelsea. Today, Stamford Bridge has Wombolombo. I don't get to run this show. The first part of the show had to have a lot of banter in it. But of course, Agbatomi, it's a good time. Manchester United is next up. By 6:30, they travel to Wolves. Wolves, maybe the manager bounced their first match after they sacked Gary O'Neill. They won away from home at Leicester City by 3-0 at the King's Power Stadium. I'm talking about King's Power Stadium, talking about Ruud van Nistelrooy, talking about Jamie Vardy and his army of Leicester City. They will be making a trip to Anfield, one of the most fearful stadiums you want to ever play football, and it's going to be on a Boxing Night fixture. Later tonight at 9 p.m. it's going to be Leicester City away at Liverpool. It's going to be an amazing game, especially with Chelsea's earlier result. Let me run you through some of the result of games that were decided today. Of course, games were played also in the Nigerian Premier Football League, but earlier today there was Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. Yet again, Manchester City, they've drawn 3-1-1 lost 9. So in their last 14 games, they've had only one victory. That 3-0 victory against Nottingham Forest. They've drawn again today. And losing a penalty, it's crazy. We'll come talk about that game. Let's run you through some of the results. Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. It ended in a goalless draw. Chelsea versus Fulham. That's the big game of the day. And of course, at the Stamford Bridge, Chelsea lost today.
Next time you say landlord versus tenant.
Yes,
if you say
the landlord. No, I think he's a gang up.
Okay.
Fulham has said, if you beat us, we'll give you quick notice. It happened at the Stamford Bridge. It was actually Cole Palmer that gave Chelsea the lead in the 16th minute. And of course, Fulham took their time. They just kept coming at Chelsea. Both of the teams had opportunity of winning that game actually, but both of them flubbed their lines, and it was a matter of who wants it the most. Chelsea lost at home to Fulham by 2-1. It's a London derby, by the way. And Newcastle defeated Aston Villa by 3-0. Aston Villa lost one of their key players in the early hours of the game. That's due to a red card, and of course they paid for it. 3-0 at St. James's Park for Newcastle United. Nottingham Forest, I mean, it's been a magical run for them, and now they defeated Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur is just, I don't know why Postecoglou is still on that side, because I don't know how you can be so. See, I think Tottenham Hotspur should be used to replace inconsistency. If you want to say that player is an inconsistent player, say that player is a Tottenham Hotspur. It's as simple as that. I mean, you can't explain some of these things. You beat Man City, you beat Manchester United, then you go get beat badly at home, then you travel away to Nottingham Forest, and then you lose. By the way, this is Nottingham Forest 10th win in all competition.
Wow.
Last season they won 11 games as at February last season.
They've not been in the top 3 for the past 30 years.
Now they're in the top 3 until Arsenal plays tomorrow. Well, other games also they were decided tonight. There is Tottenham Hotspur losing away at Nottingham Forest. Then Southampton also lost at home despite having a new manager. They drew their last game, but they lost at St. Mary's today against another struggling side, West Ham United. Later tonight, there's Wolves versus Manchester United. Yet again, for the 4th game on the bounce, Marcus Rashford was not listed in that game at all. We'll talk about the travels of Rashford at Manchester United to leave or to get his shots at it again, depending on what the manager wants. Let's talk about that much later. There's also later tonight at 9 p.m. Liverpool versus Leicester City. Liverpool, won their last game to set a marker away at Tottenham Hotspur by 6-3. But of course, Ruud van Nistelrooy and his Leicester City army lost at the King's Power Stadium to Wolves by 3-0. So it is consolidation for Liverpool, especially with the loss of Chelsea and Arsenal not playing until tomorrow evening, and Leicester City wanting to end their 2 games losing streak under Ruud van Nistelrooy. So it's going to be a massive cracker later tonight at 9 p.m. And in the Nigerian Premier Football League, Plateau United played at home at the Jos New Stadium, and they played a goalless draw against former champions Enyimba. It was 0-0 in Jos. Games in the championship today, Blackburn Rovers played a 2-2 draw with Sunderland. There was Jude Bellingham at the stadium to support Jude Bellingham, his brother. He's had 10 goals and assists already in 19 games for Sunderland this season. Of course, there was Bristol City and 1-0 victors over Luton Town. Coventry City defeated Plymouth Albion by 4-0. When Rooney is going through some really difficult times, and
wherever I go, he's just collecting back.
But so far they follow him everywhere. He's struggling. Middlesbrough played a 3-3 draw against Sheffield Wednesday. That's a massive game. It was a back-to-back game that had so much goals in it. 6 goals there against between Middlesbrough and Sheffield Wednesday. Norwich City defeated Millwall by 2-1. Oxford United played a 3-2 victory over Cardiff City. Preston Norton defeated Hull City by 1-0. Sheffield United lost at home to Burnley by 0-2. Swansea defeated Queen Park Rangers by 3-0. And Watford defeated Portsmouth by 2-1. Later tonight at 6:30, Derby County would host West Bromwich Albion, and of course Stoke City would host Leeds United by 9 p.m. So let's run through the table as it stands in the championship at the moment. The Sheffield United surprise lead with 48 points after 15 wins from 23 games, closely followed by Burnley making an attempt to almost return to the Premier League after getting relegated under Vincent Kompany last 2 seasons ago.
Last season.
Last season. They have 47 points. Leeds United have played a game less. So if Leeds win tonight, and they will go top of the table because they have a superior goals difference of 26 ahead of Sheffield. So they've got 45 points. If they win tonight, they will have 48 points. They have more goals over Sheffield. So Leeds United will go top if they win tonight. Sunderland drew their game earlier today by 2-2, and of course they've got 48 points. In that particular one there. Let's get back to what we have on the English Premier League. Let's look at the games that were decided today. I will start from Manchester City.
The first game of the day.
Absolutely, the first game of the day. Let's first look at the table as it stands now. There is Liverpool topping the log, although they're leading Chelsea with 4 points. But they will play later tonight. In fact, they have 2 outstanding games on Chelsea. Remember, the game that was moved, that's the Everton game. But Liverpool plays tonight by
9 p.m.
9 p.m. If they win that game, they would have 42 points.
Exactly.
Wow.
That'll make it 7 points.
7 points ahead of Chelsea. And they have a game in hand on Chelsea.
Exactly.
But if Arsenal wins tomorrow. at Emirates Stadium against Ipswich Town, which is almost a given, they will go second
with
by
6
having
points behind Liverpool.
36 points, 1 ahead of Chelsea with superior goals. Now they have more goals and they have a superior goals than Chelsea as we speak. Because of that 5-1 drubbing of Crystal Palace at the Sales Park, they were able to get a lot of points. And Chelsea played a goalless draw against Everton in that game. So Arsenal picked up a +4 on Chelsea. And Chelsea had also lost +1 today against Fulham by their 2-1 defeat at the Stamford Bridge. So if Arsenal wins tomorrow, they go top of Chelsea. They will also try and gather as many goals as they can gather.
The fact that Tottenham are the highest goal scorers in the English Premier League and they are down in 11th, they've scored a massive 39 goals already this season.
They're very on serious side. The funny thing is that they've also conceded.
Yes, 26 goals.
So they have a +13 goals advantage.
Exactly.
If you look at the goals difference, it seems like Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, all of them have more goals than Chelsea. Okay, no. Yes, there's Arsenal, there's Liverpool, there's Chelsea. All of them have more goals than Nottingham Forest in terms of their goals difference. Because Nottingham Forest keeps scoring, and then they are like the giver that keeps receiving. They get all of the goals out, and they also get beaten. I mean, 6 against Liverpool. That's a mess. Tottenham. Yes, I'm talking about Tottenham Hotspur. That's a mess.
It's so
Liverpool should have won that game by as much as 10 goals.
That's why I call them Tottenham Hotspur. Just pause it.
Pause it, my friend. Well, that's the way the table stands. Liverpool top, Chelsea second, Nottingham Forest surprising. Whatever it is that Inspirato is doing at that Nottingham Forest is a massive revolution that is going on there. And big shout out to Ola, so it's chipping in a couple of goals
and
he's doing well. Atawa Awoni is not exactly getting as much playing time as he gets. And of course, Elanga is getting goals now. 3 goals in 4 games for them.
The rejected stone has now become a cornerstone.
And unfortunately, the house that rejected him is falling like a pack of cards. I mean, football, you can't just write some of this script. Newcastle United won today by 3 goals to nothing against Aston Villa. They are 5th with 29 points. Bournemouth drew that game goalless today in their game. They have got 29 points as well. Manchester City, they've got 28 points and a +4 goals different. They've conceded they've scored 30 and they've conceded 26. That is crazy. Yeah, Fulham won today. They've got 28 points, and in fact, they are only in 8th position because of a +1 goal difference advantage for Manchester City. Of course, Aston Villa have a -9. They've scored 26. They've conceded 29. Hey, what is happening with Unai Emery? What is happening to the best goalkeeper in the world as we speak?
Yeah, it's so unfortunate.
It's a mess.
You know.
When
you win the World Cup with Ojo and then you win the individual awards as well.
Get out. Bernardo Silva benefited from a Jeremy Doku assist in the 14th minute. And Ndiaye equalized in the 36th minute.
Beautiful goal, by the way.
Amazing cracker, my friend. Massive goal.
Beautiful goal.
Haaland lost the penalty in the 53rd minute, and that was how it ended. Guy, what exactly is going on with Pep Guardiola? What exactly is going on with Pep Guardiola?
Okay, I mean, it's a whole lot, to be honest. I was looking at the game this afternoon. It started quite early. It was an early kickoff. Yeah, 1:30 p.m. And, you know, at the Etihad Stadium, you expect Manchester City to win against Everton. But Everton, the moment,
they lost there to inconsistent Tottenham
as well. But, you know, Everton are also, you know, a side that have not also lost in the past 2 weeks.
They've not lost in 5 games. Their last loss was the the 4-0 defeat to
Manchester United, exactly. You know, against Arsenal,
Chelsea, Man City,
and they picked up points in all 3 games. So
in fact, they kept clean sheets against Arsenal
as well as Chelsea. So I mean, when I saw the way the players were playing, you know, this I think this game has also marked the return of Mateo Kovacic, who played in the Rodri role. He tried his best, to be honest. There was also no John Stones. There was no Iİrsᴛ as well. There was no the right back now, Kai Walker as well in the team. So it was a different Manchester City altogether. You also see the last season.
Let me hear your thought. Let me run you through the fixtures of Man City. They had a 2-1 defeat to Spurs in the cup. And then they lost 2-1 to Bournemouth. Bournemouth have been the giant slayer this season.
Exactly.
They've beaten Arsenal, they've beaten Man U, they've beaten Tottenham Hotspur, they've beaten Manchester City. I mean, they defeated Manchester United at Old Trafford.
That's sweet.
So it's a free will. Well, they lost to Sporting in the Champions League under Ruben Amorim before he also came to defeat them again in the Premier League in the Manchester derby. Against Brighton, they also lost. Against Spurs at home, they lost 4-0
in the Premier League.
They played a 3-0 draw against Feyenoord, despite going 3-0 up.
Half time. No, not even at half time. I think around the second half.
The first team in the Champions League to lead by 3 goals into 75th minute and failed to win. Bad record. They played a 3-0 draw against Feyenoord. They lost at Liverpool by 2-0. They staged a comeback against Nottingham Forest, 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. And the next game was against Crystal Palace, a 2-0 draw against Crystal Palace. They lost in the Champions League against Juventus. Lost in the Manchester derby against Manchester United, 2-1. They lost to Aston Villa, 2-1. And of course, they drew today against Everton. In all of those games, except Tottenham Hotspur, they've conceded goals. I mean, we're talking about the Manchester City side that we know that sometimes they can struggle. You know, we feel like, oh, don't worry, they'll get up on those run of games. But it looks like the next game will be the big game for Pep Guardiola. The next game will be the game changer for Pep. The next game will be the big deal. But it is not happening for Manchester City. Should Pep had left rather than signing a new deal, Agbatomi?
Okay, a lot of people will argue for that fact. You know, you leave when the ovation is as loudest. You know, when Jurgen Klopp announced that he was going to be leaving last year, January, a lot of people said, oh, why is he leaving? But he himself knew that he was out of ideas, he was tired. And I think the same thing as well is also happening to Pep Guardiola. But for him to sign a new contract, by the way, you also recall as well that this is the first time Pep Guardiola will be spending more than 4 years at the club. You know, from 2008 down to 2012, it was at Barcelona. 2013 to 2016,
he took a year sabbatical.
He joined Bayern, and
from 2017,
he was at Manchester, and then he now signed a 2-year contract. So that means it's going to take
11 years,
10 years if he completes that contract. This is 8. This is 8 season, exactly.
Okay.
So in the summer of 2026, he's going to make 10 years. This is the first time that's going to complete that day. So it's very, very unfortunate. You know, you want to say, I mean, maybe the longest serving manager in the English Premier League, I think, is Mikel Arteta at the moment. I think he is the longest serving manager, and he has only spent about 5 seasons.
No, he's not. Have you forgotten that Arteta came out of Pep?
That's true. I know. I'm talking about Pep Guardiola.
Pep is the longest serving manager.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about, apart from Pep Guardiola, it is Arteta, exactly. You normally don't see managers, you know, spend that long in the English Premier League, except Alex Ferguson, except Jurgen Klopp as well, and also Pep Guardiola as well. But of course, it's so unfortunate. You also take a look at the run of fixtures for Manchester City after the game against Everton as well today. By Sunday, the 29th of December, they will be playing Leicester City. They also play West Ham as well. That's going to be the first game of the year. West Ham as well are also struggling. You also recall as well that Leicester City as well are also struggling. So I think these are 2 games that they can be able to bounce from. But we keep saying it that the next game Manchester City will be able to bounce back from. But against Everton, it was a different case entirely. And Ghana as well also missed a penalty today. You also saw as well with Jordan Pickford trying as much as possible to distract him, you know, bringing us all sort of tantrum, and it got into the head of Erling Haaland, and unfortunately, you know, was unable to score that. That was a poor penalty by the way. Big shout out as also has to go to Jordan Pickford. You need to see what he was doing on the group.
He loves the big
stage. He loves the big stage. But then, I mean, we have to also give big shout out as well to Everton, to what Everton did. I mean, winning, getting a point against 3 top 6 teams, Everton, Chelsea, Arsenal, consecutively, and against Manchester City.
Only one.
Okay, let me tell you something. If Everton had played that game against Liverpool with that adverse conditions of Okwemi, Everton would have beaten. Yes, they would
maybe
a point, 3 points. They would have defeated Liverpool, and that was why I was happy that the game was being postponed, because you never know what Everton will show up against Liverpool. They know that last season. The loss to Everton was the main reason Liverpool capitulated in the league. Exactly. I think it was after that loss that they began to fall like a pack of cards. So I mean, it's a whole lot for Everton at the moment, as well as Manchester City, and the next round of fixtures for Manchester City. Leicester City on the 29th, and West Ham as well on the 4th. Let's just see if they can be able to win this game.
Yeah, calls are coming in already. I'm sure Chelsea fans want to give excuses and the reasons why they lost.
Which excuse?
I'm already seeing Maresca is not decisive. Maresca out. I'm already seeing all of those. But the game between Manchester United and Wolves have started 7 minutes into the game. Lenny Yoro had already picked up a yellow card. As if he's from the dressing room, they gave him the yellow card. Andre Onana in goal as expected. Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, and Lenny Yoro. Wow, what kind of team is this? Okay, let's say I go.
I just hope the God of banter serves us.
It's a 4-5-1 formation, by the way. Andre Onana, like we said, in goal. Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, and Lenny Yoro already yellow carded. Missouri. Nusar Missouri, Miguel Ugarte, Kobe Maino, Diego Dalot, there's Bruno Fernandes, there's Amad Diallo, and striking for them is Oilon Rasmus. For Wolves, Osesa in goal, Matt Doherty, Santiago Beno, and Toti Gomez in the back three. Nelson Semedo is joining the midfield. Yes, Andre, João Gomez, Ryan Armaturi in the midfield of 4-5-1 formation. There's Gonzalo Guedes, there's Mateus Cunha is back, and of course there's Jürgen Strand Larsen at top striking for Wolves. Like we said, the game is still in the 9th minute and it's still goalless. Later tonight by 9 p.m. there's going to be Liverpool at the Anfield versus Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester City.
Liverpool will be looking at this at the moment, especially after Chelsea have lost against Fulham.
As bad as Tottenham Hotspur is, they scored 3 goals against Liverpool.
Yeah.
I mean, Liverpool need to tighten up. Until that one or draw against Arsenal,
yeah,
they had 2 goals. They considered only 2 goals the entire season until they played the 1 or draw against Arsenal.
It was a 2 draw.
Against Arsenal?
Yes.
Was it 12 draw?
It was a 12 draw, exactly.
I think
as well as exactly. So, I mean, you were talking about conceding 3 goals against Tottenham. When you have 5 goals, up against a side, you definitely want to relax.
You don't do that at top level.
You don't do that at top level, but they are humans.
Especially in a game, in a league where
this
goals, people are looking hot for goals.
Not a lot of clubs would want to keep going at you when they are 5 goals down.
What they pay for it?
They pay for it.
The game had been 5-4, it would have gone either way.
Yes, but
it was 5-3 until Liverpool got the 6th goal.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying they still ended up winning that game, and because they knew that they couldn't let that game end at 5-4. So I mean, I'm not trying as much as supposed to give an excuse for Liverpool.
That's what you're doing, man.
No, I'm not giving an excuse. I'm not giving an excuse. But what I'm just trying to say is, when you have 5 goals up against a side, like maybe you should even give Tottenham that kind of chance, to come back from behind.
Let's pick some calls. We pick a lot of calls on the show today. Actually, hello, good evening.
Okay,
Women, good to have you on the show.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. Compliment of the season.
Yeah, same to you guys in studio. Okay. You have the audacity, the boldness, the temerity to be telling us you'll be in the studio tomorrow. And you are telling all of the men for worldwide. Look, I'm going to sue you. And I'm president of Sue Mainland FM. If I can this time tomorrow, you are not in the studio, you seek someone. That's one. Then, on Manchester City, see, look, if they can draw everything at the Etihad, every other team will fancy their chance against them.
Sure.
They be coming at them. Like a raging bull, and that's why the place. You are putting the pressure on Alan. He's telling you that there's limit you can do. Those delivering, he missed a penalty today. That's to tell you that he needs to be supported. You need to overhaul the team, but we don't know what they are going to do up January because of a lot of pressure that is facing the club financially, the court issue, and all of those things. So they are weighing down on Pep Guardiola and on Liverpool. Look, if Liverpool cannot sustain the lead, by this time, Fulham are giving them, it's called to question. It leaves more to be desired on the part of Liverpool. They should go to maintain that momentum. Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much, Wumi. We appreciate you and thank you for always being very consistent. I mean, it's one of those guys that you should worry if he doesn't call on the show. He's always coming through for us. Guy, let's talk about the Chelsea versus Fulham. I mean, I look at the Chelsea lineup before the game and I felt like, hey, maybe the Cinderella run of Fulham could be coming to an end. They've been really a thorn in the flesh of some of the big boys in the Premier League this season. But Sanchez in goal. See, I will say it. No matter the greatness of Chelsea, as long as they have Roberto Sanchez in goal, they'll be scoring in front and they'll be conceding at the back. I feel
the goalkeeper that was the first choice for Chelsea in the second half of last season is much better than Robert Sanchez.
I don't think so.
My opinion.
I think Sanchez is better. Sanchez is the best. See, I respect your opinion, Agbatomi. I think Sanchez is Chelsea's best goalkeeper.
Why Kepa?
Maybe the fact that
Kepa is still Chelsea goalkeeper. Kepa is on loan.
Kepa is on loan.
Yes, but he's playing for the Chelsea.
I'm not going to say it's part of it.
As a matter of fact, it's still the world record.
How do you open your mouth to tell me that Kepa is better than Sanchez?
No.
Kepa is.
No. Okay, me.
I said, do you know what Kepa is?
Okay, me Kepa.
Kepa is not a keeper.
He's a basket.
Kepa cannot keep his destiny. Please,
he cannot keep the relationship.
Please, don't go there. Well, Roberto Sanchez started in goal for them. There's Malo Gusto, there's Tosa Darabioyo, Louis, there's Marco Cucurella, Moses Caicedo, there's Endo Fernandez, there's Pedro Neto. There are a lot of people have been asking, why did he stay the entire duration of the game? There's also Cole Palmer, and then there was Jadon Sancho. For Fulham, there's a former Chelsea Arsenal goalkeeper Bernard Leno in goal. There was Antoine Robertson, there was Calvin Bassey, there was Joachim Anderson, Issa Diop, Timothy Castagni, there was Adama Traore, there was also Andres Pereira, there is Salas Jukic, there was Alex Iwobi, he was substituted in that game, and there was Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez came in, he actually got substituted, and he was replaced. Oh, wait, what? Chelsea made only one substitution.
Okay.
They are forming King Kong. They removed Nicola Jackson for Christopher Nkunku.
The national grid is even back to training, so let's just see if we can play the next game.
That one will still collapse again. There's Adama Traore versus. In case you don't know what we just talked about, we're talking about James.
Rhys James, national grid.
The captain of Chelsea. He has spent more time.
Captains from the sideline.
That's banter taking too far, my friend. Well, Adama Traore came in for Harry Wilson. He came out for Harry Wilson. There's Raul Jimenez came out for Rodrigo Muniz, and of course, it was a perfect substitution because Rodrigo Muniz got the winning goal for Fulham in that particular one. But let's talk about that game at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, before this game against Everton, they've gone 22 games in all competition and they've scored in every of those games. Their first goalless draw was against Everton 0-0. But you could see those signs that Chelsea will need to do a lot more. But at home against Fulham, did you see that result coming? It's a Boxing Day, by the way. So results can be very funny.
Exactly.
But did you see that defeat coming for Chelsea?
First of all, you need to also understand that this was also a London derby. So it was always going to be a feisty affair between both sides. But against Fulham as well are also on a very, very impressive run of form at the moment. They drew to Arsenal. They also drew as well to Liverpool. They could have won the game against Liverpool, by the way. But then going to Stamford Bridge, the last 8 games before Chelsea played with Everton, they had won all 8 games, and last week against Everton was only a blip in their run of form. But I mean, you expect that whenever Chelsea play at Stamford Bridge, they turn up, and unfortunately that was not the same thing that could have that was said tonight. When Cole Palmer scored, I think in the 16th minute thereabout, I mean, a lot of people knew that this game is also going to end in a win for Chelsea. Well, just like we mentioned, Fulham kept going at Chelsea. They were trying as much as possible, and the first goal, a big shout out as well as to go to Alex Iwobi, who is playing maybe the best football of his career so far.
Yes.
Unarguably,
best game of his life.
Unarguably, I mean, he played a huge part in the first goal for Fulham that Ałył Wilson scored. I mean, he gave the pre-assist, by the way, and he was so tremendous in that particular game against Chelsea. You also take a look at him as well. The same thing he also played, maybe he even played better than he did against Arsenal as well as Liverpool. But then he has been giving fantastic performances for Fulham, and I think he needs to be rewarded for his performances. Well, apart from that, when it was 1-1, I really believe that game was going to end up that way. So I mean, both sides are going to try much as possible to prevent the other side from scoring. But it was an end-to-end end of the game. I mean, Chelsea were knocking at Fulham's door. The same way Fulham were also knocking at Chelsea's door. And at the end of it all, I think Fulham wanted the result more. They got the result. So big shout out has to go to Fulham. But then the next thing for Chelsea right now is to try much as possible to regroup. If you also take a look at their next run of forms, exactly. I don't think they have big clubs to play. No disrespect, by the way, to other clubs. No,
because the big club in England, you snooze, you lose.
I'm too much expect to even get the fixtures for Chelsea. By the way, up next they will play Ipswich Town, so that's a game. I mean, against Arsenal, and then we are also going to be facing Chelsea as well next week. And then the first game for Chelsea, in the year 2025, will be against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace would also be smelling blood, and you know what Crystal Palace do? They are very, very physical, and they want to defeat Chelsea.
Let me take you through the next 4 fixtures of all of the teams in the top 3. Well, Nottingham Forest are in the top 3 now,
exactly.
By the way. But let's look at Liverpool's fixture. They played Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
The last time. They'll play Leicester City tonight by 9 p.m. They would go away to the London Stadium to play West Ham.
Yeah.
West Ham won against them. And after then, they will come to Anfield to play Manchester United. And after that, they'll play Nottingham Forest. So they've got West Ham away, Aston Villa home, Nottingham Forest away. My oh my, those are some crazy fixtures. They may look winnable, drawable, losable, but those games are very tricky. For Chelsea, they play Everton the last time. They played a goalless draw. They play Chelsea. They play Fulham today. They lost to Fulham by a goal to 1 at home. They'll be going away at Ipswich Town. After the game at Ipswich Town, they would also be going away to Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace. And after then, they'll come to the Stamford Bridge to play Bournemouth. That is Chelsea's fixtures. For Arsenal, they played Crystal Palace the last time, and they defeated Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park by 5 goals to 1. They'll be hosting Ipswich Town tomorrow at the Emirates Stadium. They'll be traveling to Brentford away from home. Brentford had lost only 1 game at home the entire season.
That's New Year's Day.
That's New Year's Day. That's going to be some crazy fixtures. Once they are done at Brentford, they would also go to the
Stadium.
American Express Stadium to play Brighton. Another tricky fixture. And after then is the North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur at the Emirates Stadium. So all of the managers have tricky fixtures to deal with. I mean, you probably think that Arsenal should beat Ipswich Town. They have a decent run away from home. They should get the result. But boy, oh boy, in the Premier League, especially with the FA Cup sandwiched in between, you just don't know where you can break.
The League Cup semi-final is also sandwiched as well. It's also in January.
Qualify for the semi-finals.
Exactly.
It's going to be crazy.
Liverpool also in the semi-final of the League Cup. So just Chelsea as well as Nottingham Forest are not in the
so you can't put some money on those games. Well, Chelsea have lost tonight, and of course everywhere will be at least peaceful for the time being. Liverpool play tonight by 9 p.m. Let's see if the fixture, the lineup is out. Okay, let's go through the possible lineup. By the way, Alisson should be in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, and Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson was very, culpable in that game against Nottingham Forest.
Against Fulham,
he got a red card in that one. Yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai. There's Ryan Gravenberch, which I think has been one of Liverpool's best players this season.
Maybe the finest midfielder in the Premier League.
And it's not a new signing. A lot of people don't even know.
Yes.
It was on loan last season.
No, it was not on loan.
Okay,
it was signed by Jurgen Klopp. Yes, exactly.
So there's Curtis Jones as well. There's Cody Gakpo, Luis Diaz, and of course the best player in the world right now. The best player in the world right now. And I say this unapologetically. Mo Salah.
Exactly.
The best player in the world right now. Don't say it.
15
goals and 11 assists already, and this is just December in the Premier League.
And he decided to do Mo Salah yesterday.
He's always done it, and I think he waited till 9th. Bro, do you know how many times I refreshed Musala's page yesterday, waiting for his Christmas family picture? He dropped it. People wanted to die. People were saying he would never score a goal again because football banter. Well, for Leicester City, there's going to be Patkin Daka. Up front for them, there's Steven Mavididi.
Patkin Daka?
There's
starting up front?
Yeah.
Not Jimmy Vardy.
Just Jordan.
The value is definitely going to be starting tonight.
Let's see how it goes. 0913-600-0410. I'm in a good mood. And you know how we always do it.
Let's do some giveaway.
Should I do giveaway? I'm not doing giving away. Today is boxing. All giveaways should have ended yesterday. Today is to open the box and see the giveaways that we got yesterday. Let's go on a very short musical break. When we come back, I would also, look at some of the major games that should come up by the way, that games this weekend. Straight up.
The skin, so keep on pushing.
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch, I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Fellas and females, sounds of the hometown man, and this for the club.
That great conga go. My father way why you all look cool. Who do this beat now lay low. Silo toba timbo shit go go. Sari kaba kaba phobia alaba. Toba timbo sari mado de alaba. Dodge kodi yen should the quad timbo. Sari for fence my draw de sumbo. Do kaba kaba shit with it. Do shit. One bullet with it. Omo mamere. Be the lower daily. Put it go better. Give me the little with it. Hey Mashaya BA. We are now West Hussein. On the power de move. I like to go up when I
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sports Cruise and welcome back once again. It's about time we gradually wrap up the show today, but like I said, I'm feeling good. I feel like running some giveaway tonight. Agbatoni, what should we do? Let's
just give them something to cheer about.
We wanted to, but call came in. Hello, Uche.
Okay,
how far?
I do. How it work?
Well, what day we do?
Okay, you see this jersey. Very useless club.
No. Uche, you can't use that word on my show. You know it. You know the drill, right?
Apologies for that.
No, it's not like you should apologize to Chelsea fans, but because of the rules on the show, let's just say you are sorry.
Let's try and deceive you.
They never see anything. We are not in the title.
They are not in the title race. Please let them continue to draw points.
They are relegated. Before they will agree that they are in title race. I feel sorry for Tottenham. I know understand this Tottenham.
Those guys are very unserious. I can't wrap my head around it. Greatness is trying to talk to us. 0913-600-0410. I mean, I think the word of Haaland that Arteta should be humble. I think that word also touched greatness. He's calling.
It's humble.
Hello.
Compliment of the season.
Please, I need that gift, please.
Which one is that one?
You said you want to do giveaway now.
I was just thinking out loud. I didn't say it.
There's no time again, sir.
Please come my side, please. Please come my side. Actually, Nancy have made us humble. We are humble. They have humbled me very, very well.
Greatness. Did your number finish with hang on 1643?
43, yes.
1643.
Yes.
Okay. You get from me, don't worry. You hear from me, don't worry. You hear from me.
Actually, Man City have humbled us.
Sorry.
If that's the reason why I want to do giveaway for you, you are humble.
You know what? Since November, I have never been to View Center. I watched it in the house. Then I watched it 2 days.
Oh no!
When they equalized the match, I off my I couldn't.
You don't go off,
You don't go forward.
I refuse watching. When I want to enter online to check. My body was shaking. My hand was shaking. Maybe not go and see 2-1. Which kind of wahala Man City is putting us like this, man? I'm tired of this, Haba, they should change, please. We are suffering from this. How many matches now? 13 matches, 1 win. In 13 matches.
Long may it continue.
It's tough.
Even Stoke City will not do this. But Man City is doing this to us. It's not fair.
Thank you very much, and compliment of the season to you, Greatness. Are you here for me before the end of today? Hey, Abatomi, let's take our bow. Let's get out of the studio. It's Throwback Thursday on mainland 98.3 FM, and it's also Boxing Day. And Chelsea were boxed to a corner by the real City owners. They folded them. Oh, you folded. Thank you to everyone for coming through today. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the messages. And of course, thank you, Agbatomi, for always making it a day with us. The show returns tomorrow, and it's going to be the last Friday edition of the show for year 2024. Today is the last Thursday edition of the show, and it's been an amazing journey. 52 straight weeks of consistency from the people listening, the people calling in, and of course, we being on this side. Big shout out to everyone for always coming through. The show returns tomorrow, like I said, same station, same time, mainland 98.3 FM, and of course, 6 to 7 p.m. Big shout out to Agbatomi for coming through as usual. My name is Okpayemi, the host with the most. Big shout out to Liverpool. I have a feeling that Leicester City will do the Lord's work today. Bye.